the market will go the market will go very fast, up or down. But you must know, political markets have short legs. Very often the market goes fast up, and one day later the gap is closed. This is normal when political markets are present. Okay. Then we look for the open and the open range. Is it very small? It's often a way that the mark will go very fast up or down and build a trend day. Is it very big and high? Mostly it will be a range day. We can make nice counter trading in these situations. Then we show into the profiles, what is the structure of it, and we look for.
You're just sharing the plan now, right? Not the chart.
You see the plane, or?
Yes, we just see the plan. Yeah.
Yeah. I will read it a little bit that everybody understand what we do in the next step with every market I will show. And now, in the last where we combine the insights of everything else. Okay, let's start.
Yes.
Yes, it's like a recap, and it's a very important recap that you do everything the same. I know it's boring, but trading is boring. And when you feel boring with your trading, you reach everything what you need to be a good trader.
Yeah.
At first, I will show you actually DAX future, FDAX. And yesterday, the market push up when Trump talked a little bit. A few moments or a few hours later, it closed. Then it push up in the night, make new high. Few moments later, it closed. That was when Asia was open. And it's possible that we see in the next week for in the index futures often pictures like this. Okay? And this is very interesting for us to show how much players are on the tops or on the lows. And then you can decide which way is the way you can trade. Very, very often you will see that the volume on these places are fallen down. And when the volume is empty, the market goes back to the places on this side. Good. But now we will create together a quick watch to S&P for our trading today. The first thing we do is to have a check about the gap. The close yesterday, Casa close was on this point. The actually price is this point. I know it's very small and the gap is very small, and the opportunity is very big that this gap will be closed. What is about the trend structure? The weekly trend and the daily trend. This is important for us to look what happens after the market session, the open session. The first thing we do when the open session will come is to look how big is the open session? Is it small or is it big? And I think we will see this structure often in the next days that the open structure is very big. 1 second, please.
No worries.
Okay, I'm back. Please remember it all the time. This is very, very, very important for you, for your trading strategies. Okay. And then in the next step, we will have a watch about the structure of the value areas. and of the structure of the market profiling. Here you can see the weekly market profile, and here we see the intraday profile. I will make a new photo and make it bigger so that everybody understand what I do. At first I must look for the right market. I know that it's a little bit boring for a lot of you, but it's very important to do it. So at first I put a button that's times. This is 24 hours time, the weekly, and this is only the Casa marked, the daily profile. Okay.
Casa marked, you mean the cash session, correct?
So now it's big and everybody can see what I do. The weekly is daily profiles. Weekly is 24 hours. All time sessions included, Asia, Europe, and US. And daily is only the Casa time for S&P, the US market. It's Casa. Okay, this is important for you. Because in this time, the big players are present, the big volume is present, and we must take it. Good. The next step I will do together with you is to show the form of the profile, and we can see it's a normal profile actually. A normal profile is stable when the mark goes up. Normal, 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 normal. The mark is stable, the profile is not aggressive, the players are happy with it. I think so. Also, we watch for the weekly profile, and there is a trend profile, an aggressive trend profile. You can see it with this single print. And when you see a profile like this, the opportunity is very big that global players push the market up. Okay? And when the market is pushed up with aggressive players, normally it will go this way. Good. And when we have the results, we see, okay, here actually is long, here actually is long, but not aggressive. Okay? And we can create together support resist levels for trading ideas for long. Okay. The first thing I do is to combine the value area from yesterday, here, value low, here, value high. And now we watch where's the open. And when the open is inside of this area, you remember this is one of the opportunities of the 4 open variations. The opportunity is big that the market go in a normal profile for a high, for a low. The open is here, for example. The opportunity is big that the market goes down to the value area and then up to the value high. This is your trading idea. The other side is at first the market go up and then it go down to the value area low. But you must think about the trend structure is long, actually, is long, actually. Now you will get more profitability, I think it's the right word, with a long trade as a short trade.
Yes.
I hope everybody understand what I explain now, because this is very important to make the combination. If somebody has a question about this what I explain actually, please do it inside the chat and I will give you quick answers about it. I hope it's okay for you, Jimmy. I do it a little bit rather, but this is an opportunity for everybody to understand what I
Perfect.
think when I create a market.
I think that's perfect. I can try to recap to see if I understand, for example, and see.
Very
I,
clean.
I
Okay, perfect.
we are long on the weekly time frame and we're long on the daily time frame. So we're especially looking for the long setup here on the volume profile variation.
Okay, this is a good question, Lee. Yes. How I can create or find a result for a big or a small open range. Please look at this profile and look at this blueprint. This is a very, very, very big open range. And now do the same on this one. Yes, okay. I think you can see it at first with your eyes that there is a big difference. Now you can go and look at the RTR. I don't know the English word for it, but I think it's RTR. And when you look for the RTR of some daily prices from a normal day, for example, 100 points, and the open range is 20 points, the opportunity is very big that it will be a very small open range. You must look on the left side for the last days, the RTF from the last days, and from the open ranges, because sometimes the market change a little bit and the profiles will become bigger or lower. But I think we don't must create everything into percent or into anything what you can create about a formula. I don't know the word. Jonathan, please help me if somebody don't understand it. I think with the first, what you can see, is it big or is it small? And you wait the first 30 hours, you see it, how far is the range today. And then you create your idea. It's small or it's big. And only with this two opportunities, you can decide it's more possibility actually that the market will become an aggressive trend day or it's it's say it for me. It's a range
Balancing.
day. It's not so easy for me to explain everything in English. That's the reason why we will do it in the next weeks, 6 times with every course we show you in German and an explainer for English and record it so that everybody understand all your questions and find the best way to create his own trading analysis and trade it. Good. The question, the cash sessions for the markets, we will send you in the future for every future contract times with the Casa side. Okay. I will go a little bit more with my ideas. Good. These things are very important, but now you must do the next. I do it with the same charts that everybody understands. The result is we're looking for a long. It's better actually, but when we will change it, okay? We will change it when the mark come back to the weekly profile, for example, from last week, and the market become new volume this place. Okay. Then it's possible that the market goes down and repair this trend profile. Often the market will do it. But for the day, at first, we will look, here's value low, here is an aggressive buyer, here is, for example, the point of control from the previous day, and supply and demand, the fair prices are over, and we have a business zone here, for example, for the day trading, and we can watch quick how it is. It's here. Okay. It's inside of this week actually. And I think in the next step, and this is totally important, is which or what form of profile now we look for a setup. I will see this that I create a trade. Okay. And these setups, I will explain you a lot more in the next 8 hours with deep knowledge that everybody understand what is a setup for counter trades and which setup is important for breakout trades. And when we only choose these two setups, we will earn a lot of money when we understand at first the context of the market, it's long, the support resist zones for the market, and combine it with a setup which is important for the structure and the trade idea for long or for short. We setup when we have fast market and go market and watch on the highs for short trades or on the low for long trades. I think that was very much what I explained actually, and now we will do it with the next market that everybody can see how I create it when I do it a little bit faster. That you know how long time I need to create my analysis. I think for every market I need only 2 minutes, and I have a good context and support and resist zones and set up ideas on which places I will show for which form of trades. And it's the last step. If you have more knowledge about your awareness and your conscious, you can decide I will only trade breakout setups, or I will only trade counter setups, or I will do anything together. Good. Then let's start with the next market. I think it's Nasdaq. No, it's FDAX. Here, for example, we look for crude oil. And now we go to the checklist. I know it's boring to do it every time, but it's important. At first, we will show where is the actually price and where was the closing price from this. Today, I don't want to talk too much about setups. I will talk which structure you need to watch for setups, which setup is important for you. Okay, we do it step by step. Okay, this is crude oil, weekly, daily, every time the same, Casa time, 24 hours. And now we can watch for the gap, and the gap is big, it's 100 points actually, not, it's 97 points. And now I must think about the structure of the gap. Okay. Gap is created by a technical structure, and the European and the Asian people sold crude oil. The next step we do is to watch for the trend. And now we can see there is a little break. That was this week, under the week before. The lows will be broken. The value area of the week before is this one. And we can see, okay, it's much deeper. But this way, these places are places with low volume, with aggressive buyers. Here was the close of this structure. And we know that the buyers don't want to have that the market falls fast down. It's possible, but they don't like it, okay? And now we can watch this area, 47 to this price level, 76. So this is the area we see here, okay? In this area, the opportunity is high that players will push the market up because they don't want that it comes down and make a closing on these fair prices. Which areas are important intraday? I can see the value area low here. I can also look for this value area. This is the same like yesterday. And the value area high from yesterday. And now the opportunity is big that the market will close the gap. But you see it here and here, and the open totally outside from the day before means that it can happen that the market go up and fall down. I hope you understand it. You must always make the combination of logic after this plane. And now the opportunity is only big that this gap will close when the mark come inside of this structure. This is a D profile structure. And we know, or we understand, this is the value area and the open price is totally outside. This is the normal way. And this is the way when the market go inside. And when you think about these variations of opening, you know, in this place, 76 here, you can look for a counter trading setup for short. And when the market goes into the value area, you can look for a setup on this price level to get a counter trade up. Okay, but this is not a zone for fast trades like breakouts. If you love it to trade breakouts, you must wait for this, for example, and then a breakout to the next value. This is only the example of this structure. Okay, you will look for a breakout. The market opens. Here it goes down. Make a new range. The fair prices are under the value from the day before. And now you can look for fast trades because the opportunity is big that the market will close the next structure. Okay, this is everything I want to explain today because I think these are two ways of trading actually. One is inside of the daily price market structure before, and one is outside. This is crude oil actually and today. And I hope you understand a little bit about the combinations, about my thinking of these combinations, how to create interesting support and resist levels, that it is very, very important to wait for the setup. And then you have the context idea like this for short trades, or when you take the profile from yesterday, like this for the explained, analyze your markets with these structures, and we can talk about your creation in the next weeks and work together that everybody is able to create his ideas or her ideas with my easy structure of 6 points to combine and make good trading combinations. Thank you for listening, and I hope you will be fine with it. And now, if it's important, Jonathan, you can answer big answers, but I hope everybody is fine with it when we will create a little bit more every in every part, because you get a lot of more time to ask and to get answers from us, that we don't must give too much stuff in a very small time frame actuality. Okay, good. Then thanks a lot. And I think we see us in the next week because I'm not present tomorrow. I have a lot of dates this week because I do a nice seminar on the weekend with awareness and anything else. And we create the dates for the sessions in the next weeks together, Jimmy.
Yes.
And then we send it to you that everybody is able to block time for these sessions. And in these sessions, we will explain everything and talk about the live markets and create ideas. Because for me, I hope that everybody is able after the next sessions in the next months to create everything by himself or herself.
Yes. Awesome.
Good.
Also, tomorrow, is it tomorrow, Jonathan, our live session?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Tomorrow, we will also, I think we can do a first test. I will open my Deep Charts platform. We can try and backtest it and replay it all together. And you will guide us through it, and we can do something even more interactive with all the community. And yes, so we're going to keep improving these. And also, as a reminder, me and Fabio will do also a quick session where we explain how we have adapted the TTT method to our current methodology. So you can get also some insights on how to adapt it eventually. And yeah, so we'll see you tomorrow at the same time.
Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Bye, Tom.
Bye bye.
So yeah, just that you know, we are also going to present more long-term stuff, but we're starting step by step. It's not going to be delivered swing trading, day trading, weekly, daily profiles, everything in one. We're going to deliver it step by step. We still have a couple of weeks. I'm going to take care of the Q&A tomorrow. And I will also, I'm still preparing a document where the session times, how we approach them are explained in one document, because I think this question will never get answered. So we'll provide a document for that. And then we'll continue with the Q&A session tomorrow and go more. What the current plan is to go more into the long-term trading stuff, maybe in 2 weeks. So now set the basics of the methodology, for example, how just Tom approached the markets, because we are all doing it kind of the same way. Of course, a little bit more or less adapted. In my case, there's no footprint in there. But start like lower and then go to the higher time frames. And maybe we are still discussing and testing if Carson's gonna be there, but most likely he will prepare it and I will present it due to language barriers, and otherwise maybe we'll find a AI solution. And one thing that maybe I think could be a very interesting format, so you can maybe give feedback in the chat, because there was not a lot of feedback in the Discord, is I've seen some PNB structures of pictures, and maybe we can do a format where you students step up, share the screen, and I did the exactly same thing with Fabio and Andrea. When I teach them, I remember that I was like, did you understand PNB structures? They were like, yeah, okay. I was like, okay, let's do some tests. And then like, I think for 1.5 hours, we've just been at the charts and they were marking PNBs and we were just giving feedback. Why is it a P? Why not? What are the rules? Maybe we can do it like an interactive version one where, yeah, just you step up, you show them, and then we give interactive feedback on those live sessions.
Definitely.
Good. Then I think all the questions from the chat are answered. If not, please send it. And otherwise, we will see you tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, let's give
Perfect.
Thanks for the improvements. Thanks a lot. Please share the Sierra chart book.
Yes.
You will get the templates very soon, yeah.
You will get the templates and you will get the explanation how to import the template. But
Yeah.
still,
But no, like, yes, we're not gonna, we're not gonna be able physically and time-wise to follow everyone. If you have specific question on the platform and everyone has a different platform, you need to, like, if it's very technical stuff, you should ask support to the platform, but we will send you the templates and explain you how to install them.
yeah, we will share the templates that Serge and Tom are using, although they are slightly different. I can also share the templates that I'm using in TradingView, or we can also make a session where I adapt it, because I just saw 2 days ago that another TradingView update was there where you don't necessarily need the indicators, because there's like a basic chart setting for market profile and volume profile. So we can also go deeper through that.
Awesome. Okay. So no further questions. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day, everyone.
See you tomorrow.